to today's vlog. Today I am doing something so riveting and exciting. I am filling up bottles with juice and lemonade. It is such a fun thing that I decided I should obviously film it and have you guys tag along with me. Everybody's gone today. I'm by myself and I'm just getting some things done, and one of those things includes filling all of the bottles that have been used this week. This is a new system for the summer because I'm probably gonna be home by myself a lot more than normal. Oh geez. I'm gonna be home by myself more than normal, and it's hard for me to lift. Let me get a towel. And so when I'm alone, it's much difficult to like get things to drink and like make food, obviously because it's just me and I've got like weaker arm strength. And so if a bottle is like this full, I can do it no problem because it's not very heavy. But if it were like a full bottle of milk, I wouldn't be able to do it because I couldn't lift it. And so we got these glass jars to like divide all of the drinks so that they're in smaller things, so that I'm more able to be independent and do it myself. I have all of the lemonades done, and I think what I'm going to do for the last one is we have 2 juice boxes left, so I think I'm going to just fill it with the juice boxes. Okay, so as I was saying, what if I experiment? What if I did use the straw? Oh my god, I'm winning. Okay, so I did that. It's a bit messy now, but at least I know that that's a method. Okay, and then I'm gonna take the next one. Hopefully this time it's a little smoother, so I know that this way works. Ugh, those neighbors are going to give me a migraine. Okay, so there's that. There's still a little bit left in the juice box, but that's fine. Now I'm gonna have to label this and say this is juice, not water, because it's clear. But yeah, life hack, just use the straws of the juice box to get them in another container if you need them to. Okay, I'm gonna go put these away. I'm gonna throw that away. I'm gonna label this, and then we will be back to chat later. As per usual, what vlog of mine would be complete without an updated what am I reading today list. I actually do have a few new things to show you, even though my last vlog just showed you a ton of books that I was reading. I added more. I finished a couple. I finished, I think, only November 9th since I last saw you. And I think I put that clip in the last vlog. But anywho, here is a updated list, pile, visual representation, if you will. Temptation Ridge. This is the 6th Virgin River book. I'm like 30 pages into it. Already really like it, but obviously I've read all of the ones before this, and I am not expecting this one to be any different. And the fact that I'm not, like, there's nothing that's turning me away from it or anything like that. So, very much enjoying this one. Hi everybody, it's me from the future. I bet you can guess what I'm gonna pop in and tell you. This book that I just finished showing you is now on my finished shelf, but I still have that massive pile of books that you're going to see coming up. But I just wanted to let you know this one is finished and I really enjoyed it. It kind of destroyed me a little bit emotionally, but if you want to know why, you'll have to read it and then watch the series to understand why I was so emotional about it. It was just I don't know if I told you about this one or not. I've been reading this one for a while. This one's, or not a while, I started it like end of last week. This one's called Station 11, and it's written by the same author who wrote The Glass Hotel, which I showed you a couple of weeks ago. And it's actually like post-apocalyptic world. So yes, and it's now a television series on HBO Max. You guys know this one as well. I bought this on my last day of school book buying extravaganza, eleganza, event at Barnes & Noble. But yeah, so I am just getting into this one as well. I'm really just getting into all of these pretty much. This one you've seen, or this one you've not seen. So guys, I went to the library on Wednesday. I got a library card and I promptly checked out 5 books. This is one of them. This is called Mary, Queen of Scotland and the Isles. You may remember about a month ago I showed you a book that was Mary and Elizabeth, cousins, rivals, queens. That was the same Mary, Queen of Scots. But it was also Queen Elizabeth I's story as well. So they were kind of like intertwined together. But this one is solely about Mary. And it's really interesting because it's like factual. And like it uses like all the proper historical references and events and people and places. And it's like a historical biography, but it's also like a novel with fiction. So like somehow this author, which is beautiful and wonderful, managed to do the impossible feat of writing a historical biography while also at the same time writing a nonfiction story in between the actual historical record. But yeah, it's very, very good. I can't put it down except for the time that I have to. Yeah. So I finally got a library card. I have 4 of the books. So this brings my grand total. So I have this pile, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 books that I am currently in the middle of. So that means I have 8 books that I have not started. And if you're keeping score, that means I have 14 total books to read. So that's a lot, but I'm going to do it. I love all of these books so far that I'm reading. It's just a lot to read. I mean, 6 books at one time. People are gonna say you're crazy, but I love a challenge. So I'm reading all of these, and I don't know, because I was only reading like 2. I was only reading Under the Tuscan Sun and Enchanté. And I don't know, I was just bored with 2. Like, I need like a lot on my literary palette to be satisfied. And now I am. I have this huge stack that I have to try and read before the end of the month comes. And I have to do my 6-month book check-in. I'm really trying to get all 14 of these books done before I do that final book check-in. We'll see if it happens. I trust my stamina. I think I can honestly read 14 books in the 2.5 weeks left in the month. I believe in myself, and it will get done. It will be done. It will be accomplished, and it will be fabulous, and you're all gonna sit there in awe of me. And yeah, so there's my books. Literally, it's tall enough that I can like lay on it and still sort of be in frame. Yeah. I'm very excited to have a library card. But I went to the library and I was living my best life, having fun to my little heart's content. And in the midst of pulling books off the shelf, you see that? It's supposed to look like that little pineapple with diamonds. Well, the whole pineapple part fell off. I'm getting them redone on Thursday, but I'm just very sad about that. Yes, anyway, there are my books. If you want to watch the newest vlog, go watch that. It's a ball of a time where I'm just rambling on about nonsense. But what else is new? My crumbling mental state is nothing that we have not been aware of. So, yeah. I don't know if I'll vlog anything else. There's really nothing going on. I'm home alone, like I said at the start of this video. So, like, there's nothing entertaining. I guess I could show you clips of the dog, but he's just laying around being a lazy goose because he's bleeding from a cyst that's attached to his tumor. It's not as dire as it sounds, but he's just, like, doesn't want to do anything. So that's great. So I don't know, I'll probably pick up a book, turn on a show. I really wanted to watch Peter Pan for some reason. Like, Peter Pan has, like, been on my mind maybe since that last book that I read. That's why, but I don't know, maybe I'll watch Peter Pan. Or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just wallow in pity and loneliness. Okay, we'll talk later. All right, everybody. So today I'm getting a new bookshelf, which means that all the books need to be cleared off so that we can put the bookshelf in that space. So you get to watch me as I do this by myself. So enjoy this next clip. All right, everybody. It is now 12:30 in the morning on June 13th. I am finally in bed after a very long day. It was a fun day, but long day. We've been at a concert, New Kids on the Block mixtape tour, and it was very fun and good time, but obviously very tired. But now here I am back in bed. Tomorrow is obviously my busiest day of the week because that's just naturally how it would fall after a long day where I don't get to sleep until after midnight. And this week I also have to figure out how I'm going to arrange my room because I got new bookshelves, but they're kind of big. Okay, I'm back. So basically this week I need to figure out how I'm going to arrange my room so that these bookcases fit. But the thing is, they both fit on either side of the window really well, except right now my bed is in front of the window. So I have a thought. If I put my bed right below the window, because my bed frame is like shorter than the window, like it won't like go over it, if that makes sense. So then each bookshelf can be on either side of the window and still fit. The only thing is my desk would definitely have to move, but I think that I'm going to get a smaller one, and then it'll probably slide closer toward like the bathroom door. So I think I figured it out how to, because the other option, so there are 3 options. Either do the option that I just said, or get rid of my hospital bed because it's extra long, and do my old twin bed, which is much shorter, and then put the twin bed along the wall opposite where I am currently, and then each bookshelf goes on either side of the window, and then my desk goes under the window. Or I keep the hospital bed, but we switch rooms. My parents currently, so what I'm in is technically the master bedroom because it has an ensuite, but my parents have a bigger room. Like the square footage, it's like able to be wider because it's in the back of the apartment. So there are 3 options currently that we have to figure out. I really don't want to get rid of this bed because it's very comfy, but I also, the only thing is the desk. And if we could figure out, I think you can bring the bed in, like you can unscrew things and like make it shorter, I think. But yeah, so I'm in bed and I'm going to put this topic off to the side until I've had an adequate amount of rest. Until that time, be fabulous, be flawless, be wonderful, and I will see you later, hopefully with a fresher set of nails because these 2 fingers are busted up, so that's fun. Alright, goodbye.